Guys of a Certain Age is brought to you by no one. Absolutely no one. Except these dudes walking down memory lane. Now let's head to the studio to see what they misremember next.
And we're back. New year, new you, new guys of a certain age. Or really not. We're still,
same old.
Same old. Robbie Koblitz in studio alongside the old guy.
Art Shirley.
And No Jay.
No Jay.
He's actually prescribing drugs for everybody out there, and
in a legal sense.
Yeah, that's right. So, of course, this is his busy season. Flu. Apparently, flu is just rampant.
Yeah. That's what it's. Then super flu is what it's been called. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So not to be confused with Superfly. Superfly. So, anyway, how was your Christmas?
It was good. Had a good Christmas.
Well, we talked about Christmas last week.
I think we talked about Christmas last week. Yeah.
How was your New Year's?
New Year's was good. Yeah.
What'd you guys do anything fun for New Year's?
No, we did not. I did not have COVID or the flu or whatever, but I had a bad cold, some crud that's going around. So, New Year's was very much just kind of. And not that we were going to do anything special anyway, but we might have gone out and done something. But we just kind of hung close to the house and watched TV. And I think we rung it in with. I wanted to ring it in with London, which would have been 6 p.m. our time. But we ended up staying up till 12. But
I stayed up to 1 a.m. Eastern time because we drove to Charlotte.
Oh, that's right. You were in Charlotte. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, for that thing they called a bowl game. Yeah. So, and
that's what New Year's Day, we ended up watching some football. The Sugar Bowl was good for us.
For some people,
that's great. Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah,
but
nothing was good for Alabama fans.
That's true. That's true.
Ouch.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
But anyway, all right. We divulged, de-evolute. What? I don't know what the die word is, but let's jump into some Geeks of the Week. Would you like to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Since Jay's not here, that's the only reason. I don't know if you'd seen this or not. I just saw this earlier this week, and apparently it happened like a week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. I'm not sure how long ago it happened, but Evangeline Lilly, have you seen anything about her?
Oh, yeah, the boulder.
Yeah, she passed out while hiking, and Evangeline Lilly from Lost and is also MCU's Wasp.
Yep.
Ant-Man and Wasp movies. And
she was in
Lost.
No, The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah, she sure was in The Hobbit.
She was in The Hobbit.
Yeah, that's right. She apparently fainted or passed out somehow and fell like face first onto a boulder. And, they said she messed her face up. But the scariest part of it is she actually has some brain damage from it.
Yeah.
Now, I have seen a post that she's made since then, which, kind of made you feel better about the situation. Her face looks fine. Didn't see any lasting damage there. She talked about, starting the process of rehabbing, so she can get brain function back. But she does have some diminished brain function. But I think they're hopeful that they can get her back. And in the video she posted, she seemed fine. There was no indication of anything that was, not working correctly. So hopefully she'll be back in good health, sooner rather than later. But that was weird. I was just, because has always been on Lost. They talked about, just what an athletic person she was, and always, climbing trees and doing stuff, and always kind of out in nature, loved doing that, and to just kind of pass out. Well, I don't know what would have caused that, but anyway.
Well, best wishes.
Yeah.
So this is not my geek, but this is a little bit along those lines. Billy Joel decided he was, because of
brain tumor, right?
Well, not tumor, but he's got a disorder where it messes with his balance and a little bit of his memory.
Yes.
He called off all his shows last year,
yes.
and he's no longer touring. So he lives in Wellington, Florida, and he has property in Wellington, and Wellington had a 30th birthday bash for the town, and they hired the band Turnstiles, which is a Billy Joel cover band.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
I did see this, yes.
And so Billy shows up on New Year's Eve and goes on stage and sings "We Didn't Start the Fire" and "Big Shot," with the tribute band. Which, how cool would that be?
I mean, yeah, it was just really neat. I'm watching the band and I'm thinking, okay, who are these folks? And then there he is sitting there, and he had an iPad in front of him, so I don't know if he uses the iPad to get the lyrics, because if you're not familiar with the song, it's very dense lyrics.
Well, there was one point where he just spaced on the lyrics, and the lead singer came in and picked him up.
Yeah. So it was, like I said, it was good to see him, and I'm glad to see that he was well enough to do that.
That was fun. I heard something. Who is left alive from We?
While you're looking that up,
Start the Fire.
Billy Joel was the first real concert I saw. I'd been to several things. I think we've talked about this before. Greenville, Mississippi used to have artists come and play on the levee for July 4th. And so I saw concerts here. But the first real concert I went to, he was over here at State. At the Hump, which I used to have just great concerts, and I was still in high school and went. Big Shot had just come out, so it was a great show. Did a great show.
Probably 79.
79 exactly what it was.
Yeah, because Big Shot came out in 78.
Yeah,
so. And
either the end of 78 or early 79.
Yeah,
so would have been my junior year.
I saw him in the Pyramid on the River of Dreams.
Oh,
tour.
that would be good.
That was pretty awesome. There are 59 people name checked, and We Didn't Start the Fire. Only 3 of them are still alive.
Wow.
Do you know who?
I don't.
Chubby Checker.
Okay.
Bernie Getz.
Okay.
Bob Dylan.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Of the 3 of those, the only one I would have thought was still alive was Bob Dylan. Yeah. I really thought Chubby Checker had passed away already, but he has not. Okay.
And Bernie Getz is a little bit older than we are.
Yeah.
The Subway vigilante.
Yeah.
So.
But for some reason, I thought he had...
Yeah.
He had passed away too. He's not, okay, so has he been in the news lately for something?
Just being alive in the We Didn't Start the Fire. I don't know.
We've given him the best first spotlight he's had.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. My geek is a little bit more tech driven. A few days ago, it was announced that the Hulu app is going bye-bye this year.
Okay. We've heard rumors of that before, right?
So Disney's going to fully integrate all the Hulu content into the Disney App Plus finally. And they've been slowly doing that bit by bit, because if you've got Hulu and Disney Plus, you'll get a bunch of Hulu content for Disney Plus on the Disney Plus app. And what's interesting, if you watch a show on the Hulu app, it doesn't bookmark where you left off on the Disney Plus app.
No, it does not. Yeah.
So, but the Hulu app's going to go away this year, finally.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I think
I will say one thing that frustrated me is when you do a search on the Apple TV, the device, and a show comes up on Hulu, it tries to open it on the Hulu app. So we've got we've got a Disney Hulu HBO package, which is a bizarre combination now, and I wonder how much longer that'll last. But so we've got Hulu. We don't have Hulu Live. We use YouTube TV for that. Well, we've got Hulu. So if a show shows up like Abbott Elementary, it should play on the Disney app, I would think.
You would think.
Yeah, but so I had to reinstall the Hulu app and use the credentials from Disney to get in there. So it's not a huge deal, but like you said, if you're watching something that's longer than 30 minutes and want to come back to it, and you've ended up watching on the Hulu app, you have to remember to go to the Hulu app to pick up where you were.
It's a little irritating, but we won't have to worry about that.
That's right.
So, so I wonder if that's the harbinger of what we'll see with the Netflix, Warner Brothers, HBO apps.
I would imagine. I think we're going to get to, all-encompassing, a smaller number of apps, but they include so many different pieces of it.
So Netflix put Stranger Things in theaters.
Yeah.
The finale. Did you see how they structured that deal?
No.
So what?
And I still have not seen the last 2 episodes.
Oh,
I know. I need to watch.
Oh man!
I told Will. I said, we need to finish this up, and he said he was tied up this weekend with other things. So
well, he needs to.
I may have to do it. So
How far have you gotten?
We're in. I think we've done 5 episodes. There's 8, right? And the 8th is a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
We need to finish it up.
It's great. I thought it was well done. Okay. Folks have compared it to Game of Thrones. Like, no, they cleaned up a bunch of stuff. So, but
I'll talk to him if he's not, if he doesn't want to finish it up, I'm going to say I'm going to go ahead and go so we can.
We
talk
need to
about
do
it. Yeah,
we need to do a wrap up. So, but the finale, Netflix put the finale in some AMC theaters, right? And so the deals that Netflix had with the stars did not include theatrical presentations. So what happened is you bought a $20 concession voucher to get in the door. You didn't pay for a ticket at the movie theater, and so 100% of the money went to the movie theaters.
Oh, I did see something about
which
that.
I thought was really, really cool. So, but Netflix has come out and said, hey, we'll honor a 21-day theatrical window for Warner Brothers content, but we're not going to give you forever in a day.
Did you see, we may have talked about this, maybe you're the one I heard it from, that Netflix is going to limit theatrical releases once all that deal goes through to like 15 days or something?
I just said 21.
Oh, 21 days. I thought you were honoring the concession thing. You were saying that's what you were talking about.
Yeah. Wow.
This is what happens. I can't take notes and listen like Jay does.
Well,
Does Jay listen?
Hey, Jay listens, but we don't let Jay talk.
Yeah. Oh, that's what the problem is. Yeah.
No. Netflix said, hey, we'll do a 21.
Speaking of Jay, he's texting us as we speak.
Yeah. Should we try? Yeah, we probably should do that. That's not bad. So, but yeah, the whole idea of a 21-day.
So it's 21 days.
Yeah. I think it's what they're going to look at. Who knows? There's a lot of legalese they've got to jump through.
Yeah. I would think too that if you've got something that's got legs, as they say, and is doing well at the box office, you're going to want to keep it in there.
I mean, could you imagine not leaving Barbie at the box office for 3 months?
Yeah. I mean, how long did it continue to make money? So
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
So, do you watch any good movies over the break? I was going to ask you, streaming or otherwise, before we jump.
We're watching, and we'll finish up tonight. This is not a movie. This is a series, The Beast in Me, which is a Netflix.
Is that a biography of Jay?
Yeah, that's right. No, it's this writer, not Kirsten Dunst. Who's the woman from Homeland? Anyway.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Matthew Ross is the supposedly the killer of his wife, but you all that unravels as the story goes on. You
know who Matthew Rice is married to?
I do, Kerry Russell.
Yeah,
and although they said they're not officially married, they call themselves husband and wife, and have been since The Americans, which I think we're going to try again.
Yeah, that's where they met. And The Americans is so good. And again, I think that is the best series finale I've ever seen in my life. So, and my wife, sound like Elmer Fudd.
Movies, it's weird. I can't remember any movies we watched, and I know we watched something. Oh, we did watch the Knives Out movie over the holidays.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, probably my second favorite.
Yeah.
The third one was a little bit of a disappointment to me. Did you like that? I mean, the second one was a little bit of a disappointment to me.
It was okay.
Yeah. The first one just was,
very unique.
Yeah. Just hit it. And then, I like the character. I like the whole thing they're doing with it. But, and I really like the guy that played, have you seen it? You saw it, right?
Yeah.
So played the priest. He's been in several things that we've watched. And
you're not talking about Josh Brolin. You're talking about
I'm sorry, but the one that the younger guy.
Yeah,
has been played Prince Charles in The Crown and played some other things.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's where I knew him from. That's right.
The Corrals of Corfu or whatever that was called. They wanted him to be James Bond at one point. As a matter of fact, when they were looking for a younger James Bond,
he'd be a great Doctor Who.
He would be a good Doctor Who. Yeah, he really would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it was, like I said, it was good. It was entertaining, but to me, the I guess maybe the novelty of the first one was such a strong thing.
We saw Family Plan 2, which was fun.
Yeah, we got Pizza Hut said they really missed us, so we went back to them, and to entice us to come back, we got a free month of Apple TV. So.
Well, they really did miss you.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, I thought. To get that. And as soon as we got it, Will said, okay, we're going to watch Pluribus. And I'm like, let's finish Stranger Things first. But yeah, he wants to watch that too. So,
have you started it?
No, we hadn't started it. We're still watching The Beast in Me, so we're trying to finish that up.
Yeah, Pluribus is great. maybe the best thing on Apple TV.
And
Plus.
we still haven't watched F1 yet, so we'll watch that. We'll probably watch that this weekend.
Got to watch F1. Palm Royale is supposed to be great.
We watched the first season of that, and I didn't feel a real strong need for a second season. But I've heard people say that the second season is good, so we may have to do it.
Well, you have to watch Foundation.
Yeah, I did start to watch Foundation again, and I was in episode 4, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and start it back over rather than try to remember what happened.
You need to watch it all the way through.
But how many seasons is it?
4.
Okay.
But I can't. I can't wait till you finish Pluribus.
Yeah. How many episodes is that? 8?
8 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's great.
Cool.
I mean, if Rhea Seaborn, ever how you pronounce her name?
I think I've seen heard Rhea, but I'm not sure.
She should win the Emmy for Best Actress.
Well, good. I liked her in Better Call Saul. Didn't watch all of that, but we watched a season or 2 of that. And she was great in that.
Yeah, she's just absolutely fabulous. And I cannot say enough good things about Landman.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before too.
Yeah, so it's like eating too much chocolate. You think it's a good idea, then when it's over with, you kind of question your decisions, but then you go back.
Well, that same thing. That's also in line with the Pizza Hut thing yesterday. I was like, a couple more, twice as much wouldn't be a bad thing, and it was. Of course, tasted great, but it's just like afterwards you go, what have I done?
What have I done to myself? All right, let's take a break. We're going to do a Marvel preview up next. All right, we're back. And so Doomsday is coming. I mean, everybody knows Doomsday is coming. Yes. Doomsday is coming. And so this is going to be mostly Marvel. So Marvel has released 3 Doomsday trailers, teaser trailers. There's the Captain America. Well,
there are 4 now. Remember, we saw one for Thor, Captain America, Captain Marvel, and
I haven't seen the Captain Marvel.
No, we didn't watch it, but we saw it was there. Or was that a fan thing?
That was
okay. Quick geek that we will include. But YouTube is cracking down on AI-made fan movies.
Oh, I need to send you a link, and you need to watch it before it goes away. Mm-hmm. There is a AI fan Star Wars movie called Beggar's Canyon.
Oh, I've heard of that. Did I watch that? How long ago has it been out?
3 days.
Okay.
4 days.
So I saw it. I saw it, and I haven't watched it yet.
It takes place between Empire and Return, and Luke goes back to Tatooine to Beggar's Canyon to find a Kyber crystal.
All right, I'll check that out.
You need to watch it this afternoon in the office before it gets taken down.
Okay. So, close the door. I'm in a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Zoom. That X-Wing is zooming.
Yeah. It's really, really good. But so they've dropped 3 teaser trailers, they being Marvel. First one being
Captain America was first.
It was not Captain America. Steve Rogers will return.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
it did not say Captain America. It said Steve Rogers will return in Doomsday.
Yeah.
Second one was Thor. So the Steve Rogers one, if you haven't seen it, it's back. He's gone back in time. He and Agent Carter have formed a family. He's got a little baby. It's the fall of the year, very appropriate, and so he apparently will be back.
Yeah. Okay.
Thor, he's appealing, talking to his father, and I have a child now, and give me the strength. And it was kind of, you see him with the little kid at the end from Love and Thunder.
The same person coming back for that.
Yeah. And then we just watched before we started recording the X-Men, which was the best.
And that was probably, you said the best of the 3 we've seen so far. I think that's the first one that's got me really fired up. Definitely going to go see it. No problem with that. But I'm going, wow, this looks really good. And one scene in particular.
Well, talk about it.
Okay. So the most of it is a conversation. Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart as
Professor X and Magneto.
Magneto and Professor X.
Let's get their real names.
Yeah. Well, we've had other actors playing too, so I want to tell who's playing those parts.
They're the only ones.
Yeah. So, but so they're talking, and Magneto is contemplating death and all this, and so
end of life.
And then they cut to some scenes. You're seeing the X-Men mansion, and it looks like it's
Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters.
School for Gifted Youngsters, and men that wear hats. Anyway, it looks empty. You're wondering what's going on. And the next thing you see is this picture of Cyclops in his comic accurate uniform.
It looked great.
And his
visor
is either full open or off or something, but he's blowing this whole place away. And there's a scene, and it's pulled right from the comic book. There's a comic book cover with him on his knees shooting that visor up, and shooting the beam out of his visor up, and it looks awesome. And I'm so happy for James Marsden, because I think this will finally be something that kind of puts him, even if it's not an incredibly big role. I don't know. I think that a lot of these may be glorified cameos, but it really gives him a chance to show what should have been as Cyclops.
Yeah, exactly. Or Cyborg.
Yeah,
so,
or Cyborg.
Or Cyborg is the case.
He
looked great. It the costume looked really, really good.
Because people forget. Wolverine is the end all be all in a lot of ways, Marvel and certainly X-Men stuff. But, Cyclops used to be the coolest character in that book, to me anyway.
Absolutely.
He was my favorite character. And Wolverine comes in, and I think it worked best when they were kind of at odds with each other and, kind of had a
fighting over Jean Grey.
Yeah. A friendly rivalry, not so friendly over Jean Grey.
Yeah.
But Cyclops was just cool. And I think Marsden, this image that we're seeing, this is the one I remember from when I was, really into X-Men comics.
I'm looking forward to Doomsday, probably more so than I am anything else. Let's look.
And that's kind of one of the reasons I think I wanted to talk about this. Does feel like the first movie in a while that we've been really excited for.
Well, let's go down. I've got a list of Marvel properties that will be streaming, both series and whatchamacallit, and movies, those things in theaters with limited 21-day releases.
21 days? Did you hear about this?
All right, Jay. No, Jay actually listens.
Jay actually listens.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's you. It's always been
right.
you. So January 27th is Wonder Man, which is...
Oh, yeah. We saw the trailer for that. That looks like... Now, I'm looking forward to that. That's a series? Or is that a movie?
It's a series on Disney+. It's Yahya Abdul-Mateen II.
Yeah, who is a fantastic actor. We've seen him in a lot of stuff.
Well, he was in Watchmen. Remember? He was Dr.
Manhattan.
He was Dr.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
He's also was in the Chicago 8.
Yeah.
He's
Trial of Chicago 7.
Yeah, gosh, dog. I'm telling you, the mind is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't retire soon enough.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's the truth, too. Trial of the Chicago 7, yes.
Written and directed by Aaron Sorkin.
He did not make the sequel, which was Chicago 8. The magnificent Chicago 7.
The Chicago Hopeful 8.
Yeah,
so, and then Ben Kingsley comes back as Trevor.
Yeah.
Remember, he played the Mandarin and just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 10 episodes, drop January 27th.
But this looks like a fresh take on something. This doesn't look like any superhero property we've seen so far. It's really going to be fun.
Looks like it's got some tongue in cheek in it.
Yeah.
And look, you've got.
I think it's what they were trying to do with the She-Hulk, which I really enjoyed. I liked the She-Hulk. I mean, to me, it was Madison. It's had a Y, but not where you expect it.
Yeah.
And was not as well received. I thought it was a good show, but this really looks like it's going to be fun.
So I wonder if this will lead into Avengers Doomsday, because Wonder Man eventually becomes a member of the Avengers.
Yeah.
So sometime in 2026, John Bernthal is going to come back as the Punisher with a one-off, which... he was great in Born Again.
Yeah.
So, but
John Bernthal's a really good actor. I mean, he's got a lot more range, and I think that, like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with the Punisher.
So he's going to be in Spider-Man: Brand New Day as well.
Okay.
So, but before we get there, Born Again Season 2, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 drops in March.
Okay.
So really quick. I was not expecting it. Only 9 episodes. So apparently they know what they're doing this time around.
Yeah, because they didn't have to reshoot the whole thing after they did it. It seems like
the first half, first 9 episodes.
They brought in a whole new showrunner or creative team to redo it.
Yeah.
And you could see some of that in the series. You could see a little bit of not quite sure where their way is. I think it got better as the season progressed.
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio is Wilson Fisk. Gosh, Trask. All right. So I'll just be nodding silently from now on, which is great on the podcast.
All
Wilson Fisk. And I think I had it before I started saying it.
Yeah.
Then I doubted myself. Anyway.
Bless your heart.
He was great. He was great.
He was great.
So apparently they'll be looking for a guy of a more certain age.
Maybe
than
we
I am.
should Logan run this thing and have a maximum age available, So, July 31, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. So the trilogy becomes a tetralogy.
Okay,
and so Tom Holland's back, and so Punisher's supposed to show up. Who knows? Nobody knows anything else.
Yeah.
But if you recall at the end of the last Spider-Man, he got Doctor Strange to wipe.
Yeah, so nobody knows who he is.
Nobody knows who you are. Spider-Man.
Nobody knows who you are. I remember that one.
Yeah. But
that guy just passed away. Did we mention that?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah, the guy that originally, I'm sorry, I don't have his name. When I thought we were going to get together and we didn't, I had his name. Robbie's looking it up. But the first live action, isn't this what we're talking about? Isn't it from the Electric Company?
Yeah.
Yeah. The first actor to play a live action Spider-Man in TV or movies or anything is this
I'm
guy.
looking for, I can't find it. He was in Electric Company.
Yeah. And he passed away probably early December, late November.
AI, Danny Segrin.
Yeah.
So he was the original live actor, Spider-Man on Electric Company, and he was also a puppeteer on Sesame Street.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't realize that either.
1974 to 77 is when we would get Spider-Man segments.
Yeah. And that was, I mean, we loved it. That was just like, Spider-Man, where are you coming from?
Nobody knows who you are.
Nobody knows who you are.
Spider-Man was great. Love Spider-Man on the Electric Company. Then 3-2-1 Contact, which came on afterwards, had the Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, I'd forgotten that.
Yeah, whenever there's trouble, we're there on the double. We're the Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah.
I love the Bloodhound Gang. So,
So anyway, we're talking about Tom Holland returning in Brand New Day.
Sadie Sink's in it as well.
Oh, yeah. And do we ever forget who she was? We still don't know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She may be the real Mary Jane.
You'll see some, body saying this is going to be who she's playing, but I don't think that's been officially announced yet. Right?
Mark Ruffalo's in it as well. So you got the Hulk popping in.
Okay.
So yeah, that looks pretty interesting. X-Men 97, speaking of comic accurate portrayals. Did you watch season 1 of it?
Most of it, yeah. I did finish that out.
Season 2 is going to drop sometime in the summer.
Yeah, I really liked that. I thought that was good.
Yeah. I mean, they did a really good job.
I need to go back and finish that up.
Vision Quest, not to be confused with the movie with Matthew Modine and Madonna.
I do remember that.
Crazy for You. If they had any sense, they would license Crazy for You as a
hilarious.
thing. Fall 2026. Don't know how many episodes. James Spader's in it, as well as Paul Bettany coming back as White Vision, I guess.
Okay.
And I don't recognize anybody else in it, but James Spader, obviously the voice of Ultron. So we've got some Ultron.
I got one name right. It didn't say Voltron.
we got some Ultron action coming along. So, they're saying this is kind of the show in the trilogy of WandaVision, Agatha All Along, and then Vision Quest. So, should be interesting. Did you ever finish watching Ironheart?
No, I never watched Ironheart at all. I didn't finish Agatha either.
Oh, you got to finish Agatha.
Yeah.
Agatha's great. I couldn't get past episode 1 of Ironheart, but apparently Mephisto shows up.
And I don't know if maybe you said that, and I thought, well, if you're not liking it, I'm probably not going to like it either.
Yeah. I need to give it a second try.
I need to make a list of those things because a lot of times I'm just wandering around going, what should I watch? And, there's it's some of those that I know nobody else is going to want to watch with me. So
yeah, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2 is going to drop December 18th.
Okay,
and then it all culminates.
Now, December 18th. That's the same. Yeah,
as Doomsday. So Avengers Doomsday. Where everybody who's ever been in a Marvel movie is going to show up.
Yeah,
so.
And then some people that haven't been, but they thought about casting him, and they're going to have him as alternate universes, universe version.
So Channing Tatum is Gambit.
Yeah,
in this, which is great. Mon chéri. So, this is going to be the biggest Marvel movie since Endgame.
Yeah,
by far.
And people are saying they think it's finally going to bring us back to that level of movie making that Endgame we haven't seen really since Endgame.
Well, you got the Russo brothers, and they know how to make a big movie.
I think so too. Yeah,
So-
I mean, I think that it's been a long time. It seems like since
Yeah.
we've had one that we've been this excited about.
Yeah.
Now we did talk about Doomsday,
Yeah.
which is the fact that they're releasing the third chapter of Dune, which I guess is based on Dune Messiah. Was that
Yes.
right?
Yes, that's right.
And Timothy Chalamet,
For
he is the
cataract.
Denis Villeneuve,
Yeah. So
coming back, making that. But I just don't understand why they're putting those things back to back. They're calling it the next Barbie Oppenheimer. What was that? Barbenheimer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Op and Barb.
Yeah.
Oppenby?
Which was when they tried to get people to go to two movies on a weekend, maybe a novel theme or whatever.
Like you were saying before we started, it's the same audience.
It's the same audience. Yeah. I don't think that's, I mean, those were very distinct movies. The stereotypical thing that you heard was, the women wanted to go see Barbie, so you went with that, date, and then, they went with you to see Oppenheimer. But I mean, both of those are great movies. Those are fantastic movies.
Yeah.
But I do think that, to me, these big epic movies like Doomsday and Dune 3 are going to be just almost require a little bit of time to gestate after you've seen them, know?
And you got to think, I mean, Marvel's not going to move it, but
I wonder if Dune's not going to move.
I would move 2 weeks before,
I think so too.
Yeah. If not 3 weeks before to get to Thanksgiving to get
That's probably where they should be. And I don't know what else is coming out around that time.
Nobody else does.
But the alternative would be maybe move it to Christmas Day and try to do that. But I think you're better off trying to be ahead of Doomsday, because I really think of the two, Doomsday is probably going to have the legs, to last a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, it's Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr.
I've rubbed off on you now. You can't.
That's right. So
yeah, and Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a lot of fun.
It could be. So apparently, there's rumors that there's going to be a teaser trailer of Doomsday walking through a body of dead Kangs.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. But
wow.
Who knows?
Yeah. Are they going to recast that? They've talked back and forth about that. Jonathan Majors recasting Kang
yeah, I don't think so, but
this is probably the thing to make that point that Kang is that didn't work out. We're not doing that.
Well, and then
and Kang was actually in the comics is a future version of Doom.
Really?
Is that right? Have I got that confused?
I don't know.
I thought he was a Dr. Doom from the future, as we both.
Let's see. I don't see. I don't know. Is Dr. Doom and Kang the same? Dr. Doom is a Kang variant.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that.
So really, you've already recast him.
Yeah.
You're like you've got this these Kangs. I think that's going to signify that it culminated in Dr. Doom.
Well, there's also talk of recasting Black Panther.
Yes.
Damson Idris, who was the junior driver in the F1 movie, who is friggin' amazing.
Okay.
Would be great. Of course, you wouldn't know because you haven't seen the F1 movie.
I'll
yet.
see it at some point.
Should have gone with me and Jay. It'd been amazing.
I'll wait till F2 is out and then see it.
What'd you say? FU?
Yeah, that's right.
Formula University.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
good deal.
Should be fun.
So, are you looking forward to Dune 3?
I am.
Okay.
I am. You liked Dune 1 but hated Dune 2. Or was it
other way around.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Versus vice.
Yeah. Dune 2 was better to me than Dune 1 was.
Yeah. Would you go see Dune 3 in the theater?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'll
very
be retired. I'll be able to get a senior discount. So, yeah.
How many days?
This is I have 60 working days counting today left, and that's if I don't take any vacation, and I'm going to take some vacation too. So right now
55 and counting.
60 working days.
Yeah, but potentially 55.
Oh, that's as we record.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. So by the time you listen to this, he'll be much closer to his goal.
That's right.
All right, that's going to wrap it. We will see you next time around.